Ah, what's up, everybody? We were going for a Road Warriors look sort of thing. It's kind of smeared now. Two honorary Road Warriors here. Road Warrior Mark Slams,
Road Warrior Sammy
Road
Voodoo.
Warrior Sammy Voodoo. We just came back from a TNA house show, which has nothing to do with the Road Warriors at all. But that's how we painted our faces to go to the event. And it was awesome. I gotta tell you, TNA, they put on a hell of a show. They put on a hell of a show.
They really do. They sold the shit out of it.
It was in Washington, PA, at the Wild Thing Stadium, Console Energy Park, or something like that. And it was nice. They put the ring right up in front, like right on the right on home plate, basically. And that was a really good place to put it. I figured they were going to put it out like in the pitcher's mound or something, but I guess that's not what they do. But yeah, it was really awesome, and we're going to talk about the matches and the BFG points that were picked up. Oh yeah! So they kick off the house show with an 11-man battle royal featuring the following. Have them written down. We had D'Angelo Dinero, the Pope. We had Devon, Kazarian, and Christopher Daniels.
Garrett
Garrett Bischoff,
Bischoff.
RVD, Mr. Anderson, Kurt Angle, Jeff Hardy, and Magnus. It ended up with it was pretty good. It was really short. It ended up with an inconclusive finish. Like somehow it just
Basically, Bobby Roode skipped out at the beginning of the match, hid out until, you know,
the end of the match.
the end of the match,
And then
then
it wound
he
up with
went off
referee
and-
Brian Hebner calling an inconclusive finish. The winner of this match was supposed to face Austin Aries for the world title at the end of the night. And with the inconclusive finish, it was deemed that both Jeff Hardy and Bobby Roode were the winners of the match, making the main event a triple threat for the world title. So, crowd went crazy for it. Good match overall. I'd give it, I don't know if we were going to give it like a star system, like 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5.
It was pretty good. Like you said, it was short, but it worked out really well. Everyone was kind of representing themselves really well, and it was a great lead up for the rest of the night.
Yeah, it was really good. Like the technical skill, like the little comedy bits they did in it, it was great. And then next after that, we get a Knockouts title match. It was Miss Tessmacher defending her title against Madison Rayne. Kind of wished it was Gail Kim, because I gotta tell you guys, Gail Kim, to me, is just something about Asian women that just makes me just, ooh.
What you talking about?
The Knockouts match that was after the 11-man battle royal.
Ah, right. Madison Rayne versus Miss Tessmacher.
Yeah, that one.
Mm-hmm.
And how it was kind of short, kind of okay. Tessmacher really got the crowd going. That's when the two things started happening. Remember that?
Oh, yeah. Basically, every single time someone would get pinned and kick out at two, everyone in the crowd
Yeah, I think that's kind of a
would
thing.
start chanting two.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you have fun talking about that match.
Tessmacher goes over, of course, because titles never change at house shows. Stop looking at me like that. And then Earl Hebner gets a big introduction. He hit a milestone recently, they announced. I believe it was like his 3,000th match or something that he's called.
I can't quite remember exactly what the number was, but basically he's been doing this for a very long time.
They gave him a t-shirt that says, "Damn right I did." And you know exactly what he did. You know exactly what he did. Bret Hart knows exactly what he did.
Yes.
So after Earl Hebner's big brouhaha, we get a TV championship match. Devon putting his belt on the line against the Pope, D'Angelo Dinero.
It was okay.
I liked this match a lot. I thought it was great. Nothing wrong with it. These two guys were hilarious. Good rapport with each other.
Yeah.
Garrett Bischoff was actually used to a decent extent.
I don't see the point in them bringing Garrett Bischoff out.
Well, him and Devon are buddy-buddy now.
Like, I saw the whole thing with him and his dad and all of that stuff, and I thought it was really stupid. I don't think that he really deserves to be in the TNA world, personally.
Maybe not yet, but that's a different thing for a different time. I thought the match was awesome. Garrett Bischoff attacks the Pope at the end after, of course, Devon hits a nasty spine buster off of bouncing off the rope. It was great. It looked really good. He goes over, retains his TV title. Awesome match. Great job, Devon. Great job, Pope.
So throughout the show, Joseph Park has been in the audience. They've been calling him out. He's been kind of commentating, eating popcorn and throwing it around, spilling it everywhere. You know, how they do that sort of thing. So then they call him up to the stage. And he goes up into the ring, and it's this thing where he's thanking everybody. And, you know, it's great to be a fan. You guys here in Washington are awesome. And lo and behold, Daniels and Kazarian come out. And they start just, like, beating on him. And shut up, porker, you know, all kinds of craziness ensues. And then, who comes to save the day? Mr.
Anderson! And check out this awesome t-shirt I got.
No.
This is I guess this is like Mr. Anderson's newest shirt. I got one, and it's awesome. Thanks, Mr. Anderson.
You're a great asshole.
He's the world champion asshole.
I'm an asshole. Are you an asshole?
I am absolutely an asshole. If you're not an asshole, there's something wrong with you. Anderson's a damn good wrestler. I'm a huge Ken Anderson fan.
So, then it's...
Joseph Park announces the match. He says, let's have a World Tag Team title match right now. I think everyone wants to see it right now. And then he just leaves.
Yeah, he disappears, even though he
it would have been great to
instigated the
actually
whole
use
thing.
him in the match. But Kaz and Daniels and RVD, they put on a hell of a show. The show that they normally do. It ends up Kazarian goes over on RVD by rolling him up and grabbing a handful of RVD's singlet. He came out with the green one, the one with the yin-yang on it. It's okay. I like that one. But it was a really good match. Then afterwards, after they won, you know, they get up, they're pissed off, so they get to hit a mic check and a 5-star frog splash on both of them, and, you know, classic, you know,
I liked
quick
the
pop
match.
before they go. It was a good match.
I love Mr. Anderson. I love RVD, and I wasn't a big fan of, you know, Kazarian and Daniels, but they're growing on me.
I have always
like
loved
they make great
Kaz
heels.
and Daniels are fantastic wrestlers. Love them.
Yes.
I wanted to talk a little bit more about this Joseph Park promo that they did because it was hilarious. Kaz grabbed the mic off of him, and he called everyone in the audience fat nerds. He called everyone in the Pittsburgh area fat nerds. Awesome. He threatened to break Earl Hebner's hip. Chris Daniels called himself sexual deliciousness.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, I bet you thought so. Yeah, and then they started kicking his ass, and then the whole tag team match happened. I just wanted to pick that up because that was really funny to me. It was hilarious. You should have been there.
Sexual deliciousness.
So after a 20-minute intermission where you could have gone out and met Earl and Brian Hebner at the merch table, which we unfortunately didn't get the chance to. The line was just way too long.
You would have had to have waited in line until the end of the night, pretty much.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Everyone wanted to meet Earl Hebner. Screwed over Bret Hart. So after that intermission, we got a Bound for Glory series match. Something I wanted to see. I was hoping BFG Points would be on the line tonight, and they were. The match was against Kurt Angle and Magnus. Everyone was chanting, USA, USA.
It totally turned into an Olympics race thing.
Yeah, it sure did. Yeah, it was a really good match, though. The guys put on a hell of a show. Kurt Angle hit a nice angle slam on Magnus, bumped the hell out of it. It looked beautiful. Excellent job.
Kurt Angle even got serious enough to undo the top of his singlet and go for it.
Yeah, as he's known to do. He gave us the whole show. I would have liked to have seen an ankle lock, him tap out and get 10 points, but instead he pinned him for the 7. So next time you see Impact on Thursday and you see that Kurt Angle has 7 more points on the board, now you know why.
And we were there.
We seen it firsthand.
Just nice.
Shazam! And then the main event of the evening, the triple threat match between Jeff Hardy, Austin Aries and Bobby Roode.
I honestly did not know who I wanted to root for in this match.
I was rooting for Bobby Roode, just like I'm always going to do every time I see that man come out. He is the it factor of professional wrestling. He is. And you show that man the respect he deserves.
Or else he refuses to wrestle, like tonight.
Yeah, he took a chair out and he sat 3 paces beyond the pitcher's mound. He was like, "I refuse to wrestle." He didn't even want to talk to him. He made Jeremy Borash mediate, and it was hilarious.
It really was. I was entertained, to say the least.
Yeah,
and meanwhile, Austin Aries and Jeff Hardy are standing around in the ring, kind of going like,
yeah, they're just kind of hanging out. That's why he left in the first place, because Hardy and Aries were gonna team up and just beat the crap out of him. He was like, no.
I'm not falling for that.
And then he just left. It was, it was funny. It was good.
It was, and the match itself, once it actually,
whenever they started
place,
counting him out, and then he ran back in the ring, yeah,
amazing. They
holy
sold
shit,
the shit out of it.
Like everyone bumped like hell. The moves, they went back and forth. There was a little bit of top rope action. Austin Aries, it looked like he might have landed awkward on this one thing where they were like stacking everybody up on one of the turnbuckles, but it turned out okay. It was great drop kicks.
There were some amazing moves, flips and
flips,
kicks and splits,
flips,
and
dips, thrills,
and
chills.
And
no swanton bomb, unfortunately, but we did get a twist of fate. I can't remember on who it was, but it doesn't matter because they kicked out of it anyway.
2. Okay. I'm done.
And 2. And then Austin Aries gets a brain buster on Jeff Hardy to win the match. And it was fantastic. He retains the world title, of course, because they're not going to have the World Heavyweight Championship change hands in Washington, Pennsylvania. That's definitely not going to happen. I don't think any title's ever going to change hands in this town.
Not in a house show.
Mm-mm.
But it was a great match. It was really well done, and overall, I thought it was an amazing house show.
It was absolutely fantastic. Absolutely worth the price of admission. If you guys, if TNA is coming to your area and they're bringing Impact Wrestling Live or Base Brawl, do yourself a favor. Go see it. You're not going to be disappointed. Absolutely pay-per-view quality night. It was entertaining throughout. Absolutely phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Great time. Great time.
Voodoo Slams here. Thanks for watching our video. If you like us, like it, subscribe to it, and please leave any comments if you have anything else to add. We are Voodoo Slams Submission Hold. Mark Slams, anything you have to add?
Yeah.